Okay, here is the skyline alignment method. 2-star alignment, auto 2-star alignment, auto 2, 2-star line, EQ south, EQ north for using equatorial mounts, solar system align, which I can do right now because I don't have the moon, it's not out, nor is a star visible right now. But if I had a solar filter on my aperture, I will be able to align on the sun and track it. Perfect for if you want to do a star outreach project showing solar system, or especially sunspot activity. 1-star, 2-star, auto 2-star, and skyline, which uses GPS and all 3 stars. Very good scope, like I said. Great for, it's also a great secondary scope as well. Or it can also serve as your primary scope. And this scope right here, the way it's set up right now, is great for visual, which I use a lot of. I do plan on eventually using it, setting up for astrophotography using CCDs. And for that I have to get the equatorial wedge, like I showed you, which will go between that thick gray disc, which is this mount, and right there, and as well as where the tripod meets at. It just, I couldn't show this earlier, but it's got 3 set screws here, here, and here. But once you put it's like a little pin in there, align the pin with the center hole in the bottom of the scope, drops in place, turn it around, it will drop in indentations above the set screws, and you just simply tighten the set screws, and the scope tightens down very rigidly, and it does not move whatsoever. To help with the scope move and other setting up, as well as manual movements, this right here is great. This one here, and there's a second handle. A lot of people think there's only one handle on the scope, but it's actually 2. And the second handle is right here. It's a little indentation right here. And with using the handle, combination with the handle and this right here, a lot of people think it's very awkward, and it's not. It's very easy to use, and the scope weighs about 70 plus pounds. And as you saw in the video, I was able to get that scope up, set it up, without any problem whatsoever. And ergonomically designed, it just makes the weight feel like it's a lot lighter than what it actually is. But for the most of the weight, it comes from these forks, which are solid cast aluminum, and another reinforcement plate inside the mount. This right here is just a plastic cover for all the electronics inside, which rests on a solid plate of cast aluminum, which is bolted directly to these fork arms. These massive fork arms, I should say. Awesome scope. GPS receiver is directly behind the Celestron insignia right here. The only problem about the scope being black in the daylight and especially sun, it gets hot very quickly. And of course the declination drive clutch right here. And that should conclude the setup of the Celestron CPC and its operation. Tonight I'm going to do an infrared video of how it operates and showing everybody how the scope works at night once it's set up. Thank you for enjoying it.